Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Dead Space Remake, or Dead Space 2023, running on PlayStation 5. Of course, this game's release date is today at 8 a.m., because I guess the target audience for a Dead Space game are the unemployed. Why would you release a game at 8 a.m.? It seems like maybe one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. But it is EA, so what a surprise. Okay, what do we got? We got difficulties, we've got story mode, which I suppose is super easy. Easy mode, which is regular easy. Medium mode, hard mode, and impossible mode. Oh, it looks like impossible's unlocked right away. I thought you would maybe have to earn that. I'm going to play on easy, because I don't really have a whole lot of faith in any of EA's teams knowing how to balance difficulty. So we're just gonna, leave it the way it is. Show content when prior things that could be potentially disturbing. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Gameplay. Alright, single press quick time events. We'll do some button beating, why not? Automatic weapon swapping, aim assists. By default, it's off. I guess that would kind of make sense for a game like this. Let's see. We've got brightness, motion blur. You can just go screw right off. Film grain. Am I watching a film? Pretty sure this is a video game. Performance mode reduces resolution and video quality run at 60 frames per second. Does it not run at 60 frames per second normally? This is a PlayStation 5, right? I'm pretty sure that's the version I got. Got our audio. I wonder if it has anything that's through the controller audio, because that's super annoying. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. It doesn't look like it, at least. What we got for accessibility here? Got some subtitles and subtitle sizes. Always nice. The other accessibility. Hide disturbing scenes. I think we've set this to 18 only. So if you're not 18, please don't watch this. You may be permanently traumatized. Okay, that's nice. There's actually an example of the subtitles. Okay, I'm down with that. I think this is it. Yeah, let's do it. The brightness is a little bright, but I think it's going to be fine for streaming. USG Kellyan en route to Aegis system. Directive A, locate mining vessel USG Ishimura. Diagnose and repair communications blackout. Isaac Clarke, Kendra Daniels, Zach Hammond.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I was just wishing to talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
Well, I guess it's just based on the
Strange.
Based on the actual voice actresses look.
That's her. Nicole?
In fact, I think all of these characters are based on the actual voice actors or voice actors looks, instead of just being generated for the game.
It's rough.
Kind of a strange decision.
Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
Good rumble use. From light to strong.
Did you just
Imagine 6 months staring at that.
Thankfully, reduced the lens flare effect.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, and it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah, I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in
Let's see.
hailing
Can we
range.
look around? Oh, we can't. Oh, we got like a very wide ability to look around. New Isaac.
Responding to your distress call. Come in
It was much more limited in the original release. The panning is not exactly 60 frames.
This is the USG
So,
You ever hear of a communications black on one of these sets?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
yeah, I've heard some initial complaints about the way they've changed the models on the characters and their updated looks. But again, they're based on the real voice actors.
Broken encoder.
So
Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours max.
I guess you don't like the way the real voice actors look.
Catch up with Nicole?
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I mean, don't join their fan pages or follow them on Twitter, apparently. Hate their faces so much.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Guys,
Drop the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
Oh, we're staying with everybody except for instead of cutting to the Dead Space logo.
hey Johnston. All right.
It's my ankle. Be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Okay, the crew doesn't look too much different. I mean, they're just extras, essentially, and they're gonna die soon, but... Oh, you sticking around here? Okay. Follow the security team. Uh-huh. And my controls. Pretty standard so far. Oh, we can go to the left this time, huh? To Zach Hammond, background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on the specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. I was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His record showed the extent of my time off-world away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based Gumic ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Paul shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Paul's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with a charitable organization. Or charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up coming in contact with the Church of Unitology. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcement of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they required to enter the higher ranks. Yes, that also happens in Scientology, which Unitology is based on. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show that he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marines. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years, he was promoted to a higher-profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. Oh, wow, this is a lot. Isaac's career stagnated at this point. This would coincide with the psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychiatrist called Nicole Brennan, not named Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. The two of them ended up cohabiting until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Oh wow, this is a lot more backstory, so interesting. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Paul's service records remained mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have are death notices for both Paul and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clark's entire estate. Apparently on Octavia's wishes, Isaac repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the Church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Dalton swears by her. Apparently she's on a mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Okay. Well, like I said, that's already a new piece of content. Yeah, I'm coming, guys. Okay, now give me a break. Let's see, can we run yet? We cannot run yet, no. God, hold your horses, guys. Oh, let me explore the new content. Good use of lighting and fog. Nice little god rays everywhere. This is not 60 frames, though. Did I turn off 60 frame mode? Oh, I didn't turn it on. Well, sillies. Well, sort of. Yeah, that pan right there is not quite smooth.
Isaac, guess we better go.
Yeah, on my way. I can't run. Maybe hold your horses.
Let's get this done, Isaac.
Okay, in the original Dead Space, Kendra had one hell of an ass. Oh, I see they didn't discriminate. They actually gave everybody great asses.
At least we didn't take out the sun.
Improvements? Upgrades? We get some cool stuff on the monitors here like we did originally. Looks kind of largely the same. I do like how clear all this text is.
Isaac, come sync your rig.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura.
Oh, there is some
Rig
things out of the speaker.
Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error.
Everybody has that kind of dead-eye look.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Oh, okay. Do I have to have things come out of the speaker? That is actually super annoying. Audio. Is it gameplay, maybe? Controls. Why can't I send my all of my audio to the TV. Yeah, gonna force me to use a controller audio. You know what? Whatever. Guess these guys want to be Nintendo. Save right there.
Someone left in a hurry.
Disclaimer: this article is sponsored by CEC's. You know, I'm reading here, guys. Can you maybe hold it down a little bit?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console
Yeah,
still
well,
works.
yeah, I'm sorry, my reading is interrupting your dialogue. Okay, we can press R3, which we already experimented with. Kind of a little bit different of a ship layout.
Does anyone else smell that?
Smell what?
Like something died in the air vents. Oh.
A little bit darker too. You know, they kind of stress the light and dark more. Covering up Kendra's ass. You know what? -1 point for that. Okay, okay. Nice little content warning. In case you might get squeamish, maybe you need to look away. Although I don't know how you're gonna play the game if you're gonna be doing that. Yeah, see, they just like just extended the hallway just a little bit on that. So the ship's like a little bigger.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Positive anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh, good. They kept
Malfunction?
No.
the computer voices the same too.
Systems are all
I really like them.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
No, Jen. I said order takeout. That's not what I meant. Oh, hey, now I can run. Man, I just got this suit. Hopefully there's like a dry cleaning bay around here. Can we stop? We cannot stop yet. Cut off their limbs. I don't know why you didn't just find a nearby pen. Okay, aim down sight. Fire with R2. R1. It's our ultimate. Let's see, R1 is punch. R2 is stomp. Yeah, it's a really great look. Very much, you know, an update to the original. Which is, you know, kind of what you want from a remake. Oh, you're nasty. You okay? No, you're still moving. Should I call for help? Help! I'll get back to you. Don't have kinesis yet.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Is Temple not in this game? He had like the best sub story. Inventory. Or we can just use with the circle button. That's a little shortcut. Nice. Oh, this room's open.
Isaac. Oh my God, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shit, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Get the tram running. Yeah, I said they've kind of restructured the a lot of the stuff here, but that's okay. Things just tend to be like there's like more stuff, while at the same time, you know, still respecting the source material. Basically, it's like the Resident Evil 1 remake back in the GameCube days. You know, still being the original game, but giving us, you know, more and better stuff. Yeah, I mean, like you couldn't, or you didn't come here before, so this is sort of new. Oh, have a nice trip. Oh, never mind. It's just like a little restructured. Okay, L2 and triangle for stasis. Alright, let's get back up there. I don't think I like really explored everything.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
No, but I found a stasis module. If I'm faster than... I got it.
So what's here? If that's where I'm supposed to proceed. cut off limbs quickly. Dismember enemies to slow them down. Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs. Corpses drop additional items after being stomped. Can't stop me now. Let's see. Maintenance bay. Cargo storage. Okay, you can do one or the other. That's super rude. These things do not have manners. Okay, I'm actually supposed to go down here first. Let's do it the way the game actually wants you to do it, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wants you to go down here. Oh, boy, I messed that one up, huh? I'm glad it counted. Yeah, I can spend a lot of time just walking. I know that drives people nuts sometimes when you see a playthrough and somebody's not just like hauling ass left and right, but I think it's like more atmospheric to walk around. You know, since this isn't a speed run, this is the first time playthrough. Oh, now I gotta fix the lights. Engineer's work is never done. But inside the vents? Okay. I was about to say, is that the toilet? You had to like hop in there? Thankfully, that's not true. Super awkward to use. Boy, that game. The guy ate something that didn't agree with him. Definitely not having what he's having. Yeah, his strides are a little shorter too compared to the original game. Again, not that big of a deal.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is after the heart.
Language, Hammond.
Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
All the voice acting is really good. So far, not disappointed.
Retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, Guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
Oh, Temple is in there. Okay. He's gonna make it this time.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
That's me. I'm the repair technician. Interrupted me.
Engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Oh, you didn't have to do the stasis thing. Nice little change up. Ow. Excuse me a minute. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Not gonna let me watch that, huh?
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Yeah, that run, or going into a run, is actually much faster, which is nice. There was like always like a slight delay in the original release where getting into that run animation just like you kind of feel like a gear kick in. Here's a lot more natural. Hey, jerk. I'll talk to you later. I just think these kind of like go a little darker when you're in combat. I don't know if it's just this area that does that. And it seems like the time that you're that it detects that you want to walk again is extended. You know, meaning that you don't have to keep pushing the run button as much as you did in the original release. Again, good changes. Good, generous amount of saves. Of course, that's like the original where it gave you a lot of saves, and then somewhere in like the middle chapters you stopped getting saves, or very often. So I'm curious to see how this works out as well. May I need to change my sensitivity. Seems like still a little slow. I mean, where in all these subcategories is it it's going to be? Okay. A little bit more, yes. How about that? Wait, no, maybe I don't want sensitivity. Maybe I want... Maybe I want speed. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That feels a little nicer. Yeah, I mean, of course, we're playing in performance mode, so there's kind of some weird light shimmering in the distant objects. Not all the time, just every once in a while. I'm assuming that is pretty much eliminated if you decide to play in the default mode, but limiting yourself to 60 frames or 30 frames. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Those are some rather sensitive red barrels there. Call the elevator? I don't think we need to quite yet. Walk around a little bit, take in the environment. Yeah, even at the reduced detail of the performance mode, I still think it looks really, really good. Oh, okay. We made a full circle. I'm so used to the original game where letting off of run animation immediately stops you, but here, you know, you get a little bit more time for when it detects it to go back into walk mode. Okay, repair invoice, USG Ishimura. Airspace settling, engineer department, shuttle repairs invoice, mission day 2, faulty for gyro. You know, basically they've had a lot of repairs to do. A lot of repairs every day. And letting you know the state of the ship. Sorry. Tickle in my throat just won't go away. Oh, a parade.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniel, Get ready to go.
Oh, let me get some drink. Okay, subject poker night. Keeping this off regularly in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your credits? I'm in, but can you not invite Pavey this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sarasi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially that one where he saw Sarasi up and walking around with half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it, I'm serious. It's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know, but my dad was sitting next to my bed, talking to me. Felt so real, I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. Okay, so they're doing the hallucinations. Yeah, and I like the way they're adding and expanding the story. It's good stuff. Okay, upgrade weapons and rig using the bench. Upgrade weapons, unlock new upgrades, reset upgrades. Okay. We got HP. Go ahead and do one of those. Damage. And you don't have to save nodes for opening special doors anymore. You basically get access throughout the game for all those special rooms, or use those breaker switches. So you don't have to save nodes and buy nodes for specifically those reasons, which is nice. Again, nice changes. I think we're going to be investing a lot of our resources into the plasma cutter, just like the original game. I think there are even some weapons which I never even used in the original game, just because the plasma cutter is so effective. And again, I'm not sure if that's true in this game or not, but we'll find out. Thought I heard something. Yeah, of course the fire effects look much nicer. I mean, they looked pretty good in the original, but I'm glad technology on the fire effects have been improved. Sometimes in modern games they still look kind of crappy. I mean, it's real hard to do. It's just like how water was like, you know, nearly impossible to do in the old days. Now water looks pretty good, really. Alright, why don't we stop it there. This is Apostrophe. You've been watching Dead Space 2023. We're running on the PlayStation 5. Overall, I'd say this is it's really good. I think I'm pretty happy so far with what they've done. Certainly happier with this game at the onset than Callisto Protocol, which was done by half of the old team, or maybe a quarter of the old team. And I think this is a new team. I don't know if there's that many of the ex-Visceral people here. Certainly they haven't made like a lot of hullabaloo about that, if there are, Unlike with Callisto Protocol, where they're sort of parading that around. I think it's strange that Callisto Protocol is like the game that didn't quite meet expectations, and this is the one that meets expectations. Although they're working with a remake, so which is maybe not as difficult as coming up with a new concept. But that being said, I think all the changes that they have made have been largely good. The different level layouts are I think are going to be really good for new players, and then if you're a player that's been playing the original, it's nice to have something new to look at and new places to go with new pieces of information. So I think they did a really good job on expanding the original game. The controls are really tight, so no complaints there, other than not being able to redirect all of my audio to my speakers. You're forced to have some audio through the PlayStation controller. Obviously, that wouldn't be a problem with other platforms, so this is a problem specifically with PlayStation 5 and potentially PlayStation, well, just PlayStation 5, I guess. The performance mode, I think it still looks pretty good. You can tell the resolution drops here and there, and sometimes the aliasing just tends to disappear, but I wouldn't say it's too distracting. And again, if you don't like that, you always have the default graphics mode, which runs at a lower frame rate, but has more post-processing effects. Normal kind of stuff. Other than that, definitely check it out. I think this is worth your time and money so far, and all the new stuff is good. Again, there might be some complaints about the new face models and character models, but they look like the real actors. So I kind of, unless I want to insult the real actors, own physical looks, then seems like sort of a weird thing to complain about. Maybe you just don't like the way real people look. I don't know. Anyway, we'll play more of this as time goes on. Looking forward to it, and definitely check it out for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.